the stream this evening. Thought I would go hit a few tubes real quick. It's been a cloudy, overcast day today, and haven't hit the tube since season started. They pretty much get pounded when season starts by people, but hopefully somebody doesn't have the same idea as me. But for you guys out there that don't know what I mean by tubes, is we got these small trout streams that run underneath the roads here, and they put it in these culvert tubes. They're just these big round tubes, and these trout like to move up and down these small streams here, and they'll hold up in these tubes, and you just drive around from tube to tube, different roads, go in, throw a worm down them, and if there's anything down there, sometimes you get lucky and get some nice trout out of these tubes. So I just thought I'd hit a couple of these and share this video with you guys. So let's get to this first one and see if we catch anything. This is what I'm talking about, guys. These small streams right here. Got these tubes they run into, and as you can see, you can't even wade that. I mean, there's sections of this that you're not even gonna be able to wade. You got other sections, like this is a horse pasture right here, and I mean, there's some spots that you can get in here and wade, but you're not getting in it from along the banks. But these trout will run up and hold up into these tubes here, and especially in the summertime when it's really, really hot out, them tubes are pretty good. But fishing pressure's on now. I'm sure a bunch of people's hit this, and it's a different story every day, because a lot of the bigger ones like to travel at night searching for food, and so every morning, I mean, you come down here and catch nothing. You come down here the next morning and catch several. So let's give it a try. Well, I got my smaller pole out today, and I'm using a number 6 Mustad hook, but I did pick these up. These are Eagle Claw needlepoint. They're number size 6. They're red, and thought I would give them a try. So if I lose this one, I'm going to try them Eagle Claws there. They look pretty interesting. This is my smaller pole, and I got 4-pound Berkeley trilene on it, and the 4 pound seems to be enough for this stream right here, especially these tubes and everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a night crawler, and these are beefy ones, so I'm not even going to use a weight. I'm just going to use the weight of the night crawler to float it down these tubes here, because the stream moves so slow that you put any type of weight on there, and it doesn't want to float down the tube correctly. So let's see what we do. Well, I've hit these guys pretty good. Go up the road and try another one. That hole back there, or them tubes back there, is usually a pretty good one. My cousin got a 19-inch trout about 5 years ago, and the one gauge has got a 17.5-inch out of that hole, and we got that mounted at the house. I'll try to drop a picture in there, but it's hit or miss. Like I said, it's a week into trout season, and I'm sure everybody's getting up in the mornings and going out in the evenings and driving around and hitting these spots because it's easy for people. It's the lazy man's trout fishing, because all you got to do is drive from bridge to bridge to tube, and you know, nothing there, go on to the next one. But Memorial Day weekend's coming up, and what I've found around here is our bass season here in Michigan opens up Memorial Day weekend, and that takes a lot of the pressure off. Like the trout, there are still your diehards out there, but that takes a lot of the pressure off the trout streams when bass season opens. And there's been a lot of people bluegill fishing right now too. Normally Melissa and I would go up to the lake, and it's about this time of year that they bluegill start bedding and everything, but you know, it's been such a crazy, we got some big old ruts here. The weather's been so crazy. I mean, it's cold out today, and it's supposed to rain for the next couple days. And Friday when we went canoeing, it was like mid-70s, and then the next day, Saturday, it was cold in the 50s or low 60s, and it's the temperature fluctuation around here is just crazy. But I'm almost to this next spot. We'll get up here and see if I get anything. Look how small the stream is. This is part of the Pokagon Creek, and it gets bigger. But up here, it's about this size. This little tube here produces once in a while. Got the other side over here. I'll show you guys. You can see people have been here. That creek is high because the end of it is like submerged. So like I said, yeah, goes on, weaves around, gets bigger and bigger as you head that way. But there's been somebody here. Grass is all down where somebody went, and we'll try it. As you can see, these are small, and you know, stuff like that might hold a trout, but if you tried walk along the bank, he would just like swim off. So it's kind of hard. These streams are better off weighted and drifting your bait down. But yeah, I think people hit these tubes pretty hard this weekend. Starting to rain a little bit, but I'll go off to the next one. So the trout season's opened up the last Saturday in April. And Friday night at midnight, you can drive around and there will be people parked at all these spots at midnight, waiting for midnight to go around and see what's gathered up in these tubes. But like I said, I don't normally hit these tubes until later on in the summer when the pressure's down and it's real hot out. And these trout like to come to these tubes because they're cool and deep, and they'll just sit there and wait for food to wash down through there. But this next one's a little bit tricky. I don't know how much filming I'm going to get done to it. So, well, I got to this last one and yeah, it started raining pretty good. It's starting to come down pretty good, so I'm not that far from home. I'll just head home, but it's worth a try. Worth getting out here and everything. And I'm glad to bring you guys along. So even though I didn't get any fish, it's still fun to get out and do it. So till the next time, guys, take care.